Hello all you gorgeous people, it's me, not Dr. Tamara. Welcome back to my channel. Now today I just want to talk to you about homeschooling. A lot of you guys know that I homeschool. I've got 5 children. My eldest went through the school system. I was like, nah, we're not doing that again. And now the 4 of them, the younger ones, they're all at home with me and they're going to continue to be homeschooled. But I just want to give you my reasons as to why I chose to do this, all right? Number one is this. I don't know what you think of the government, but I personally think they are my enemy. They do not care about me, they don't love me, and they've never had my best interests at heart. I think it is utterly stupid for me to send my children to what is essentially the enemy to be raised, because that's what you're doing when you're putting your kids in school. They are there for so long and it has such an impact on them that whoever is providing that schooling is raising them. Why would I want my enemy to raise my children? I flipping wouldn't. So that for me is my number one biggest reason why we don't go to regular mainstream school. Now, the second reason is, honestly, I think it allows us to have a better quality of life. School and this 9-to-5 lifestyle that we live is not conducive to being happy and healthy, all right? Scientists have proven your brain, adult or child, doesn't actually start working properly until 10 a.m. Okay, that's when it switches on. But yet they want these children in schools by 8:15, bums on seats, ready to work. This also harvests an environment of just shit, basically. We are so blessed, but on the days we have to get up and do something and be somewhere by 9 a.m., it doesn't go very well. I'm shouting at everybody. I'm stressed. I feel like I'm tearing my hair out. Everyone's like, ah. And all of that doesn't make for a happy environment because we're rushing. Now, people who go to school do this every single day. They get up every single day. They drag their poor kids out of bed, force them into a uniform, force them to eat food they're probably not ready to eat yet, and then drag them down the road to their school to be raised by someone else, and then going off to work a job that they don't even like, to come back and start the whole process again. These people aren't happy. You're full of stress. And your life's just not feeling good. And this really, really affects everything that's going on around you. I genuinely think half the reason my life is so easy and lovely is because no one forces me into anything. I get up when I want, which by the way is before most of my children, I will say. And we do this thing called soft living, all right? And we have less stress, we have more happiness, we look better, we feel better. You know, the first thing people say to me when they meet my children is, oh my gosh, your children are happy. And I truly believe it's because we just do not live under the stress of what mainstream school can do to you. So that is my second reason as to why I have chosen to homeschool my children. Now, the last reason, I can imagine half of you will understand this, and unfortunately half of you won't get it because quite simply you just won't get it. You are privileged enough to not get it. But I have discovered that the school system is racist. It's racist as fuck. And you don't see racism as a white person because we live in this lovely little privileged world where it doesn't really affect us. But watching my son go through the system and realising most of the time I was having to defend him was simply because he was brown made me so fucking upset. I don't actually know how I stayed out of jail when Rocco was younger, but it was watching him go through that system, realising it's just run by a lot of people that really, really, especially black boys, like that system is designed to destroy them. I just realised I couldn't put any more of my children through that. I felt like it was basically abuse and I just didn't want to do it. So they're not the happiest reasons why I have chosen to homeschool, but honestly think it was one of the best decisions I've ever made. And like I said, my children, they're happy, they're healthy, they're incredibly intelligent, their emotional intelligence is through the roof. And like I said, we never know how things are going to go until the end of it. I mean, 20 years, you're going to have to come back and see if I've made the right decision. Who knows? But for me now, this feels like the right decision. And this is what we're going to continue to do. Anyway, leave me a comment below. Let me know how you raise your kids. Do you school? Do you not school? What do you do? I'd love to hear about it. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I will see you for my next video very, very soon.